have moved now from Champers, way out in the country, back out of town to Bridge Place, just round the corner from the cue ball to the Ritzy.
And why are we here? Aren't we just becoming the right bit of nightclubbers out every night in different clubs? And so why are we here?
Well, that's basically true, Jimmy, but we're also here to see the Northsound All-Stars performance.
It's a live and dangerous roadshow, which is here at the Northsound Charity Auction, which is going on this month. So, I think we're better to just wander around and show off.
Well, that's what we're best at, Jimmy. Come in. It's not only us who's come in by from Champers. Young Mark here has sort of flown in by as well. Hello.
Don't include me in the Champers bit, because you never spoke to me when we were out in Champers. I waited all night for you to come and have a chat with me.
Well, Sarah Proctor, the Northsound speech broadcaster, voiceover artist and television personality, says to us, don't talk to him, he's far too, like, superior.
Boring?
No, she says he's above beat 5.
Oh, that's very unfair. I was just dying for you to come on and chat to me. I thought, they're going to speak to me now. And unfortunately, I had about 7 or 8 pints, and then it was too late, you know. So.
Well, all you lot watching, pretend that this is 2 minutes ago and we're still at Champers. What's it like working out here at Champers, Mark?
Out here at Champers is great. Great club. Its only disadvantage, of course, is the fact that it's like a long way out of town, and it's a long way to come. But no, I love it. It's a nice place, and as you can see in the background, Champers is a great club.
And
so is Ritzys, actually.
Modelled on Ritzys.
Yes, I've got to mention Ritzys as well, because Ritzys is wonderful. I love Ritzys. Used to come down here when I was about 13, 14, 15 years old, and I loved it.
Oh, was that when it was called the Palace?
Yeah, I remember those days. How old am I? No, I do remember those days, yes, I remember those well.
I used to come here on a Saturday afternoon to dance. But never mind, enough of this. What are you doing here?
Well, tonight, of course, is the Big E. It is the Northsound All-Stars, Tour de Force, Randall and Hopkirk, Sid Oslid, Nicky Nonsense, Gary Steen, and me, entertaining the North East and raising as much money as we can for charity. Basically, the more people we get in through the door tonight, the more money we raise for local North East charities, and it should be really good fun. Randall and Hopkirk and Tour de Force are great bands. I'm not so sure about the Northsound All-Stars. We'll find out soon.
Is there any big names in the Northsound All-Stars?
Big names? What, do you mean long names or...?
Just big names.
Big names. Damien McLeod is quite a long name. He's quite big. He's quite famous, actually. Famous and bald, in fact. You've got Dave McLeod, no relation to Damien. He's quite famous too for doing the rock show. Who else have we got? Bill Shaw. He's not very famous yet.
Bill Shaw?
Bill Shaw is not very famous yet, but will be famous after next week.
Why?
Because he's doing my programme next week, so he'll be incredibly famous. He's affectionately known as Canadian Voice. He's on drums tonight. 1 or 2 members of Randall and Hopkirk and Tour de Force are helping us out. Kenny Hutchison, a little-known DJ but an incredibly well-known music teacher and musician, is in the band. And Nods from Tour de Force, but I'm not supposed to mention that, so we can edit that one out later.
All right then. Well, that sounds very exciting and very interesting, and good luck for the evening, and let's hope you make lots and lots of money.
Loads and loads of money.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, in the country, boy, named Johnny B. Good, who never ever got to really rock no bill.
With me, I have Derek and assorted others here at the Northsound Charity Auction Live and Dangerous Roadshow. He wanted to come on to beat 5 to prove he paid £5 for a bottle of so-called champagne. Why?
Well, it's for a very good cause, you know.
So, you come to every Northsound Charity Live and Dangerous Roadshow, do you?
Well, this is my very first one.
What made you come along?
Well, I heard there was some good groups on, and I thought it'd be a good night. And I thought I'd get up late for work in the morning.
And what kind of work do you do?
Oh, I work up at Shell. Good company.
They've got a lovely edit suite and lovely camera equipment that I like too.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, what bands are you into? Is it Tour de Force or Randall and Hopkirk?
Well, I've never heard any of them. I'll give you my opinion at the end of the night.
Oh well, we'll look forward to that.
I'm really into urban street life, but they've split up now.
Who the hell were they?
Oh, you need to speak to the bass guitarist here.
Well, my God, no wonder they split up.
That's what I keep telling them. Quite a good groovy band, though.
Who? Them?
They were.
What's your name?
I'm Paul.
And you were in Urban Street Live?
I was the very man that was there, yes.
And what happened to it?
Well, the drummer went north, the singer went south.
And you were the only one that stayed here. Did you get paranoid about that, did you?
No, not at all.
And so what brought you along to the Northsound Charity Auction Live and Dangerous Roadshow?
Well, basically, I've got too much money and I like giving it away.
Oh, very good. That's what we like. That's your right policy at work. Good, good.
think it went?
Yeah, it was quite long. It was longer than we thought. But I think it was okay. You can't see the audience, of course, because the lights are always in your eyes, but it's all right. It's the first gig we've done for about 6 months. So so 2nd of July was the last one, was it? Probably sounded like it.
No, it never did. Is everything that you do, is it all written by yourselves?
Yeah, we threw in one Joe Jackson cover tonight, but usually we just write it on ourselves.
And why have you not got a record contract?
We're too far away just now. We're in Aberdeen, and Aberdeen bands don't get record contracts.
So you're not thinking of going down south or something?
Yes, I will be down with the demo quite soon.
We've done like first year to London.
Give us a break. You got a drink?
Get these people a drink a bit. How long have you been together?
Oh man, a couple of us. The band's been going for about 10 years, but this lineup has been a couple of years or something. This is the one. This is the lineup.
But there's been a lot of different people passing through, or just 2 or 3?
Oh, aye, but I don't know how serious it was at that time. You know, it may just before I was in. I don't know what sort of ambitions they had, if they were just like, out for a laugh or something. But it's changed now. It's just.
So you came in and straightened them out.
That's right. Aye. Aye. What a gig. So tiring. First one for 6 months. All the stamina's gone. Oh man.
But do you need to get in touch with record companies like and get them to come up and?
What? We've had a couple of near misses with them, with a couple of the majors. We did a showcase towards the end of last year, in a venue in Aberdeen. A couple of record companies came up. They weren't really into it. They've got these sort of YTS type talent scouts from Glasgow. They say, well, we'll pay your fares. They're not really employed, but they take their word if the band's good enough. We've got this guy who said, well, I prefer American type jangly bands myself. So we're off to a flying stop with him. But as I'm sure Kenny was saying, we're working on the biggest tape so far. And as soon as that's finished, it's long past the date that it should have been finished by. We're going down to London. We've got good contacts in them now. I mean, we're all in first name towns with a couple of the A&R people in like MCA and Arista. So the problem of getting past reception's gone now. So it's just getting a decent sort of product down to south.
What do you think when you see people like that wonderfully talented Sonia at the top of the charts for weeks on end, and you lot still struggling for some sort of success?
I've argued myself to death about it. I'm giving up. It gets scary. I start to wonder, like if I put on Top of the Pops and I can only watch about 2 minutes of it, I start to wonder, wait a minute, is it me? Well, is the music on Top of the Pops really bad? Or is it me getting too old? So it's kind of a scary thing when you don't like Top of the Pops anymore and you're trying to get into something like that. But I've got a lot of time for some of it.
If the only chance that you had, say some big company got in touch with you and asked you to go to Stockgate King Waterman.
Sell out? Nah. I really seriously would rather make no money and have peace of mind and look back on all my work at the end of the day and say, well, I did this rather than someone else did this and I'm on it. I'd rather be. It's something I would like to collect, my own work, as opposed to selling out and doing someone else's or work that I don't really believe in.
Mm-hmm. Well, listening to what he was doing tonight, I'm sure that somebody's going to come along and grab you.
We'll see. I think we need a few more gigs. It was a mixture between nerves and I don't know what. It was a wee bit shaky, but
it's very good. It was very good. It was, wasn't it? Wasn't it good? See, the viewers are saying it was good. So thank you very much, you lot. And if Mr. EMI is sitting watching this, which I'm sure he does because everybody watches Beat 5, please get a wee note.
Keeping him warm.
Aye. a shorty.
No, can I get 10 pence? Please, Jimmy,
Sarah,
Jimmy,
no.
just one more 10
Sarah,
pence.
no, you're addicted to
Jimmy,
it.
Jimmy, you
Sarah,
said
darling, shut up.
Jimmy, you
Sarah,
said
you're addicted to it.
You said I get paid for
Sarah.
this program. I just want one 10 pence,
Look,
one 10 pence.
how dare you mention that fact?
Please,
Sarah,
10
you're
pence.
addicted to it. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, viewers, we're going to have to go. Sarah's addicted to these machines, and, well, Chambers has one of these machines, as you can see, and we're going to have to get away from it.
Just
Not one 10 pence. Have you got anything to say, Gary?
Just we'll have to get her to a therapist as soon as possible, so we'll better leave now.